What's up, everybody? Go ahead, the like button, subscribe. MLG TV back with another gem for y'all. And yeah, this NFL Week 15. I didn't do a video last week, wasn't feeling none of the games, but I'm back in action for y'all. Go ahead, hit the like button. As I said before, tap in for the win. I will be doing my college ball predictions coming up, and also the playoff bracket. Just waiting for some more information to come in, because you know how it goes with these ball games. In these playoff matchups, first year 12-team playoffs. So it should be a fun one. But I'm not going to hold y'all or waste y'all time. You know what I'm saying? We got an NFL game tonight. So let's start it off with Thursday. Right here, we got the 49ers at home facing off against the LA Rams. Right now, San Francisco -3, over and under 48 in a hook. This matchup, at first I wasn't going to bet it, but I bet it last night. I got the Niners at -2.5. I just think them being at home in a revenge spot, they lost to the Rams earlier this season. Also, not to mention, the Rams are coming off of a big upset win against the Bills in a high-scoring game last week, which was a fun matchup. I did have the Rams in that game, plus the 3. I believe it was 3.5, something like that. And we cashed, but barely, with the Rams. And they kind of exposed the Bills' defense there in their secondary. But the Rams also was exposed as well. Yeah, I know it's Josh Allen, MVP, front runner right now. But I think Brock Purdy at home and Shanahan, they can draw up something to expose this Rams secondary as well. Not to mention the Niners are playing for their playoff hopes. So the Rams as well, but I think the Niners here being at home. I know Trent Williams is out, but give me the Niners -2.5. I still like it at the 3 if you got to take it at the -3 if you can't buy it down. Next game, we're going on a Sunday. How about those Chiefs? Kansas City Chiefs, 12-1 on the year, facing off against the Browns, 3-10 on the season. Eat the W for Jameis Winston. Right now, Chiefs -4 in a hook, over and under 43.5. Man, you cannot bet the Chiefs to cover if you wanted to. You just can't. And I wouldn't blame you if you don't bet the Chiefs here, if you bet the Browns. I couldn't bet the Browns, though, in this spot. Lean to Chiefs money line. I'm telling you, bro, last week, what the Chiefs laying 4 and they win by 2, it's like, no matter what it is, the books are not letting the Chiefs cover. Slight lean to the Chiefs just because they're the better team here. They should win. But game I got to stay away from. I don't like this matchup. Either side. Chiefs win, but they never cover. So only way to look, I would say, is Browns, I guess, right? Now I'm talking myself into the Browns, but they're 3-10 on the year. Winston will throw an interception. Let's say Chiefs cover, finally get a late cover. Next game, Bengals -5 on the road at the Titans. Total is 46.5. Been very disappointed in this Bengals team, man. This defense, not even going to say team. I'm going to say the defense. Seems like it always comes down to the defense. If you haven't watched the game last week against the Cowboys, at least watch the ending. That was bizarre. You know, block punt. Cowboys player still touches the ball, and the Bengals somehow get the ball, have a late drive, and they cover. They didn't even kick a field goal to win the game. They covered with the 7 with the touchdown. So, slight lean to the Bengals. I wanted to bet this, but looking at these money splits, a lot of heavy money coming in on the Bengals, and rightfully slow. So people think the Bengals still have a chance to make the playoffs. Technically, they do, but they need a lot of other things to happen. So I'm not counting on that. Only way I can play this game, though, is Bengals. I think they will be playing harder. What is Titans playing for? A draft pick. They know their season's over. I don't think these guys want to go out there and get hurt and you know, have their vacations messed up. So I like the Bengals here facing off against the Titans. Give me the Bengals -5. A game I don't think I'll be getting to the window too, though. Let's go. Next game, we got the W. The Commanders 8-5 on the year, 3-3 away, facing off against the Saints. New Orleans. Who that? This line shot up. I remember this line being around 5.5, 6. Saints cover, but I think the Commanders win this game. It's tough laying 7.5 on the road. Uh, can't lay that with Washington right now. They haven't been looking as good as before, but I do like Jaden Daniels, one of my favorite new quarterbacks coming here in the league. He started out on fire. He's came back down to earth looking like a rookie again. I just think the Commanders are playing for a little bit more. They'll be juiced up. Give me the Commanders to win the game. Don't know if they cover that 7.5 though. Next game, let's go with the Ravens. We got a bird team facing off against the Giants. 0-7 at home, 2-11 on the season. Right now, Baltimore is -16 on the road. Total is 42.5. So they saying Giants score 10 points. Ravens put up 30. Ravens winning the cover. Only have to look, man. This line is telling us something. Who's going to want to lay 16? I'm not. I don't think nobody's going to lay 16. That's why Ravens probably win and cover this game. Not much really else to be said. Ravens coming off some bad losses. They need this game for the playoffs. I think that's why the books hiked this number up. Also, Giants playing for that number 1 pick. They do not want to win a single game. They're still trying to get maybe Shador, Cam Ward. I've been hearing talks about that. So we'll see how it plays out, if Baltimore covers or not. That's what it comes down to. Slight lean to Baltimore and the Ravens in the smack spot. Next game, Cowboys 5-8 on the year, facing off against the Panthers, who 3-10 on the season, 2-5 at home. And that's critical in this matchup. 2 of the 3 wins are at home. The books got Carolina -3. Over and under 43.5. Panther piss, baby. You know what? I'm gonna make this as my best bet. Matter of fact, let me at least give y'all some graphics for my best bets. I'm gonna do that. But let's talk about this game, right? So we got Bryce Young, right, playing much better. You gotta say that, right? The past 5 games for the Panthers, they're 5-0 against the number. The books know this Panthers team is playing for next season. They're not tanking. They are not tanking. So I do like the Panthers in this spot. I don't know why. I guess because the line, but not just that. They just playing much better, man. It's like they're looking forward to next season. So give me the Panthers at home. I know it's ugly, the Panther piss. They only won 3 games, but I usually have a good read on this team. I've been riding them the past 2 or 3 games. I've been taking the Panthers plus the points, whatever they're giving me, and it's been working out. So why not ride the hot hand? I believe they go 6-0 the last 6 games against the spread. Cowboys, what they playing for, man? Their season's over. McCarthy's done. He might be out of there. Jerry Jones, I don't know what he's going to do, but I know he wants a good draft pick. So let me go Panthers -3 in a Bryce Young get-right game. I think Hubbard goes off as well. This Dallas front 7 is still solid, but I don't think they play hard here. I think they want to get a win and get out of there. Next game, we got the New York Jets flying out to play the Jaguars. Both these teams 3-10 on the year. You mean to tell me you got the Jets laying 3.5? No way, no shape or form am I laying points with the Jets, man. I'm just going to keep it 100 with you. And I don't want to bet the Jags either. Slight lean to the Jaguars just because why are the Jets laying 3.5? This team just finds ways to burn your money. If you was fading the Jets all year, you would be having heavy pockets right now. And it's something that I should have been done because I knew they were money burners after the 3rd game of the season. They just got Rodgers. They got a lot of names over there, but this is not a good team, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I know the Jaguars. They're not much better, but they're giving me a hook. Jets could win by 3. Slight lean to the Jags. I'm not going to spend too much time on that sorry game. Next game. What's up, y'all? We heading out to H-Town. And we got the Texans 8-5 on the season facing off against the Dolphins, who 6-7 on the year. And yeah, I know the Dolphins been playing better. But give me Houston, man. This is just a Houston spot in my eyes. I know the Dolphins playing for the playoff lives, but so is the Texans in a way. So give me the Texans at home. I trust CJ Stroud in this team just to win this game. Tough laying 3. I wish it was 2 on the hook. It was, but the sharp money's coming in on Houston. So I look towards Houston to win this game, knock the Dolphins off of their playoff run hopes. If you look at the Dolphins, the last 3-4 games, they haven't played great competition. They've been winning, but I don't give them much credit for those wins. Yeah, give me the Texans, man. This might be a best bet. Texas -3. Only way to play is to lay that number right there, that low short number. I wouldn't be mad if you guys bought it down. Sometimes I do that as well, just for that extra insurance. Next game, we got the horseshoe. It's funny, we got a horseshoe facing off against a horse. Hey, horses need shoes, right? I'm going with the Colts in this one. Right now, Denver's -4 at home. Totals 43 and a hook. Broncos 8-5 on the season. Surprising team with a rookie quarterback, Bo Nix. All credit to Sean Payton, man. Without this coach, I don't believe Bo Nix will look as good. I got to give Sean Payton his credit. He's turning this thing around in Denver. This game, though, right here, I like the Colts +4, man. Colts still playing for the playoff lives. They're going to fight to the end. Even if they're down 10 points, they still going to be trying to put points up on the board. So I like the +4. They're giving me over a field goal in this matchup. Let me take the Colts. Anthony Richardson, he's starting to play a little bit better. I think Jonathan Taylor has a big game. Should be a low-scoring game. This is why I like the points in this matchup. Give me the Colts +4. I think they can outright upset the Broncos. Broncos coming off the bye. I don't think the bye helped them as much as it did if they were a losing team, because they've been winning, man. They've been hot. Going out of the bye, chilling with the fam, all that good stuff. It might come back to bite them here. So give me the Colts +4. A game I wanted to make as a best bet, but I might have another one to throw on the plate. So just to let you guys know, I'm high on that Colts game right there. Next game, this is the biggest game of the week. Lions 12-1 on the year at home, facing off against 10-3 Bills, man. How about Josh Allen, front runner for the MVP? He's like -450. He might get the MVP. It's almost locked up, but it's still some couple weeks left, so we'll see what happens. Right now, Detroit's -2.5, over and under 54.5. This line is telling me everything. I gotta go with the Bills just because Lions is not laying a full 3. It's like the books are telling me something here. They're betting you take the Lions -3. -2.5. So I think Josh Allen locks up the MVP in this game. I think it might be a rocky, rough start. Lions, I could see them up first half, but I'm taking the Bills to eke out a win. Both these teams' secondary is not good. I could see another high-scoring matchup, similar to last week with the Rams and Bills. 2 road games for the Bills, but I think they were looking ahead to this matchup last week when they faced off against the Rams. So give me the Bills +2.5. A game I won't be betting. I will just be watching. Slight lean to the Bills. Next game, we got the Steelers 10-3 on the year facing off against another bird. Eagles at home 11-2, 5-1 on the season at home. Philly -5.5. Man, only way to look at this is Philly -5.5. This Philly team been rocking and rolling. Saquon putting up crazy numbers, man. Look, we got 1,600 yards on the ground, 11 TDs, 266 carries, man. He's a beast out there. Jalen Hurts, 2,600 yards as well. You know what I'm saying? Throwing 16 TDs. So what can I say? Nothing bad about the Eagles. I still think this Steelers team is a little bit fraudulent. I got to give him the credit, though. Mike Tomlin's always had a winning season. He's one of the best coaches of all time. He doesn't get enough credit. He's had some terrible Steelers teams. And for him to be, a winning coach every year, I got to give Mike Tomlin his credit. So, but I think they take an L here. Uh, Eagles is great all around team on the defensive side of the ball and on the offensive side. Uh, Let me go Eagles minus the 5.5. Only way I could play this game. Not much more to be said there. Next game, we going out to Glendale, AZ. Shout out to Arizona. Just came back from there not too long ago. Shout out to Phoenix. I've been to Glendale once. Never been to a Cardinals game, but hopefully in the future I will go. Cardinals at home, 6-7, 4-3 at home, facing off against the sorry Patriots, 3-10 on the year, 2-5 away. Cardinals -6, over and under 46.5. You already know where I'm going with this one, y'all. Cardinals minus the 6. I had the Cardinals last week. I thought they really bounced back against the Seattle team that they lost to earlier in the season. But for some reason, Kyler Call of Duty Murray was playing video games all night. He stayed up late. He wasn't researching his assignment against the Seattle defense last week. So I think he lays off the video games this week and he gets back to work against the Patriots, who 3-10. What they playing for? Might as well try to get another top 5 draft pick. I think they want Travis Hunter. They need somebody on the defensive side of the ball who can also maybe step in sometime on the offensive side of the ball, get some catches. So give me Arizona -6. They're playing for their playoff lives right here, man. You have to win this game. You can't lose to the Patriots. I just can't see that happening. So give me the Cardinals here, ladies and gentlemen, -6. Don't like the number, but the only way to play that game is to take the -6. Next game, we got the Buccaneers. Shout out to Tampa, 7-6 on the year, facing off against the LA Chargers in Inglewood, California. Shout out to everybody in Inglewood. West Side with a Chargers -3. Tough matchup here. I don't know what's going on. Rumblings that Herbert is injured. I don't know. Could be all smoke and mirrors. Slight lean to the Bucks, but I really don't have much in this game. I'm not even going to hold y'all with this one, man. I'm not going to hold y'all. This Chargers team has been surprising. I guess Harbaugh is the real deal. I didn't think he would come in here year one and fix this team with not many weapons for Herbert, but seems like he doesn't need weapons. He finds ways to muck up games and play great defense. Shows you defense does win. It helps you win. So you got to always remember that defense helps make champions. That's what they usually say. So not much in this game, though. Not going to hold y'all, man. Slight lean to the Bucks, but I can see the Chargers winning this game. Next game, and wow, it looks like this line dropped to 2.5. Seahawks at home, 8-5 on the year. Packers 9-4. I like this Packers team, man. I cannot go against this Packers team. Let me see. Since they giving me Packers minus the 2.5, I'm gonna make it as one of my best bets. Let me lock that in right now. All right, now let's talk about this game. We got a Seahawks team coming off of a big division win, man. They went out there to Arizona, as I was speaking about it earlier, and they took the dub away from Arizona. Now they're leading the division. They got a clear lead. I believe they beat the Niners. So yeah, Seahawks is riding high. They're comfortable. And this line is telling me everything. I thought this line would be around Green Bay, pick them, maybe a -1, which is pretty much the same thing. But it was at 3. Now I dropped down to 2.5. So we buying in, man. I'm taking Green Bay Packers. Jordan Love. I respect this team. Josh Jacobs. He's a beast. He's hard to stop. I think this is a low-scoring game. Green Bay goes out of there with a field goal win. Give me Green Bay. Give me Buddy Love. I think Jordan Love's just a better quarterback. That's what I'm going with. Better quarterback, better coach. I know it's on the road in the 12-man tough environment, but Seahawks pretty much did what they had to do. They just got to get a couple more wins, end out the season, and they're in the playoffs. So I like this Packers team to get this win. They're in a tough division. They need all the wins they can get. Go, Pack. Go. Let's go, baby. Jordan Love, buddy love, buddy love. Let's go. Next game. Chicago Bears facing off against their division rival, the Vikings. 11-2 in the year, 6-1 at home. Minnesota -6.5. Man, I don't know what I want to take. I haven't thought about this game. It's just stumping me right now looking at it. Minnesota is the clear side. They're the clear better team. Bears on 6 away. Only way to look is the Vikings. But I'm going to tell y'all, man, just be careful with this game. I don't know if the Bears actually want to play hard and try to upset their rival, which they possibly could on just defensively. The Vikings, I'm going to say this. They started out really good, really good. The defense was looking, exceptional. But they just been finding ways to get wins lately. I feel like they've just been getting by. That game against the Falcons, I had the Falcons in that game. It was a tough loss. Kirk Cousins threw 4 interceptions, and it still was kind of a close game. So as long as Caleb Williams don't turn the ball over, I could see this being a close matchup, closer than people think. Slight lean to the Bears plus the points, but I couldn't get to the window with that one. I'm going to just keep it 100, man. Vikings is clearly the better team. So do what you want with that information. Next game and last final game, we got 2 double headers on Monday nights. We got the Falcons heading out to Las Vegas. I hope they're not playing the slots or anything. Staying focused. Falcons -4, and they need this game, man. They really need this game. The Raiders don't want to win. I've been saying it from the jump. Raiders been tanking, man. They trying to get Shador. They might draft Shiloh. I'm just joking, but real talk. Raiders don't want to win, man. Only way to play this game is the Falcons -4. It's the only way to look it. I know some people be like, "Oh, tanking doesn't exist." Then why are the Raiders 2-11? They're not that bad of a team. You can't tell me they don't want a quarterback. Give me the Falcons, man. Only way to look in this game, only way to play it is to take Falcons -4 on the road. But be careful. You know how the books work. Falcons mess around, win by 3. All right, let's go. Best bet time for the show. Hopefully you guys tapped in last week to my college football conference championship video. You can go back and check that out. We went 3-0. 3-0 show. So let's try that again. Tap in for the win. Here we go. We got Carolina -3. Books telling us all we need to know. Panther piss. Take that. They've been playing well, man. 5-0 against the spread last 5 games. I think they keep running high. I think they go 6-0 against the spread. Next game, H-Town. What it do, H-Town? Let's get this dub against the Dolphins. I've been picking the Dolphins the last 3-4 weeks, but I think the run ends here. This is just a step up in class. Give me the Houston Texans. CJ Stroud, get the boys back and rolling. Hitting this playoffs. I think they win a playoff game this year. Give me Houston -3 as well. And last but not least, Buddy Love, Green Bay on the road at the Seahawks. Yeah, I know. Tough spot to play. 12th man in Seattle. Only way to play that game, though, in my eyes, is Green Bay. I think they're the better team on both sides of the ball. Got the better coach, better quarterback. Only way to play that Green Bay. Hopefully, y'all like these picks this week. We will get this money. I promise that. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe. College Bowl videos will be going up shortly. I'm just trying to get all this information. You know, a lot's going on when it comes to College Bowl games. So make sure you tap in for the win. Hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. In the meantime, in between time, let's get this cash, y'all. This is not financial advice. Yeah. Nah, I don't judge. Eat how you gonna eat, keep it legit. And please don't bother me, rather in advance. Or you hit the lottery.